5, 4, 3, 2. All right, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here, week 3, down in Springfield, Ohio. Here at SELive365 Springfield, and with the Wildcat Way series, jumping off here, O'Connor's Irish Pub here on Limestone, and another exciting weekend of football. And we're going to chop it up here as these guys, my partners next to me, once again, I'm sure have plenty of things to talk about here as they was able to dismantle Dublin, Jerome, and now will be facing their next opponent as they try to get to the state. I'm here with the masterminds themselves in the middle, Mr. Smoot, and on the right is Coach Doug, the head mastermind. How you guys doing, man?
Doing all right. How you doing?
Good, good, good. Now you leading us. You leading us today, man. You leading us, man. Man of many words. But let's talk about right now. Let's get to the topic. Dublin, Jerome. We talked about them last week, Coach. You felt like they were a talented team, but if you guys defensively did what y'all could do, you would get the W. They didn't even score, and you guys offensively did what you wanted to do. Coach, let's go ahead. Conley, you're in the middle. Start us off, man. Talk about the game a little bit.
Defense, we held them to 120, between 120 and 130 total yards, and would have been less than that. Gave up a 58-yard run, but the kids were locked in the whole week. Picked up tendencies in the offense by formation and just played lights out. And, I mean, it starts with the guys up front, and the guys up front played real well.
All right, that's what's up. Now, Coach, let's talk about it. Coach Doug, when we were talking about analysis of the squad, you felt like they were similar, and you guys did some things early in that earlier game. And then in the second half, you figured some things out. It looked like you guys kind of figured it out early. Talk about the game a little bit, Coach.
The first half, we didn't play as well as we wanted to on the offensive side of the ball. We had 3 turnovers on offense in the first half, in which we haven't had a turnover on offense in a long, long time, at least the last 5-6 games. And so we weren't able to go out and execute as quickly as we'd like to as far as striking, putting points up quickly. But defensively, we did a good job of holding them. Other than that one run in the first half of like 58, we really kind of basically shut them down. I mean, we had them, they were negative until they got that 158-yard run for the whole game. So the guys did a good job of locking in, and as Coach Smoot reiterated too, the defense was locked in up front. And once those big guys up front get it going, it's kind of hard to stop us.
Yeah, because them two dudes, once those two guys in the interior getting it going, and then you got guys on the backside, they play lights out on the corners. I know that's your thing, Coach Doug, the DBs and the safety. So this guy's running the front and you running the back. It's a nightmare out here for these teams, man. Now let's talk about the next opponent. We got Findlay. They like to sling the ball and throw it around. What you seeing with them? I know you watched. I don't even have to ask. What have you seen with this Findlay organization?
Got 2 receivers, got pretty good speed.
Okay.
Freshman quarterback, pretty good player. Nice arm. Got some size up front. Give you different formations that you'll have to key in on and figure out some things. But I think we match up well. Should be a good game.
Yeah, that's what's up. Now, Coach, I don't know if you've seen film because I know you're trying to get the troops ready, but you might have. Have you heard about the Findlay squad and what's the mentality this week? Does it even change? I mean,
man, our mentality is always the same thing.
Yeah.
Control the line of scrimmage, stop the run, make them have to get in predictable passing situations where we get them behind the chains, win first and second down, be ball conscious, make sure that we don't turn the ball over, win special teams.
Okay.
They got a good defensive lineman, kid, his last name I think is Luke Montgomery, big kid, about 6'4", 6'5", about 270, he's a junior. He's got offers from about every team in the nation. I mean, we got Alabama, Ohio State, Notre Dame, everybody.
Oh, wow.
And he's the quarterback's older brother.
Oh,
the quarterback, like you said, is a freshman.
Yeah.
and he plays defensive tackle and offensive guard on the offensive side of the ball. But we just got to do a great job of making sure that we protect our quarterback, get our running game going a little bit, and then making sure that we keep them behind the chains.
All right, there it is. Springfield doing damage. Once again, shutting another team out and sending a statement as they 4 games away from a state championship. Is it 4? Is it 4 more? Is that where 4 more? The Sweet 16, I believe that's where we are in the state rankings right now. The Sweet 16 is where we're at. They're taking on Findlay next week. All right. Now let's talk about the other teams around the area. All right. Your partners in the GWOG, Centerville, was knocked out on the road. Offensive game, just not able to get the win on the road. Now that leaves you guys the only GWOG team left running. Are you surprised, or did you know? I mean, it's tough, man.
Playoffs, anything can happen any given Friday.
Just gotta be ready for war, huh? All right. Alter, Centerville. I mean, Alter and CJ, they both won in week 1. Coach, you said you didn't like the extra week. And now, it's a battle of the Titans now as you get towards the Elite 8, and then this is to go to Elite 8. So regional final, you're trying to get to a regional final now. Alter, they were up 1 going into the 4th, and then Tip 10 points in the 4th quarter. Tip moves on. A little bit surprised with that outcome. Tippecanoe beating Alter, or is it just it is what it is?
At this point in time, as Coach Smoot iterated, that anything can happen on any given Friday.
Okay.
And they have a good system, a good scheme that they run. They run the wing team, buck sweep, and all those things. And a lot of times it's hard to practice for it and simulate it because you don't have people that normally do those things against you. Alter is more of a running team too, and so when they get down, it's hard for them to try to come back because they're not comfortable with the passing situation and doing spread.
Gotcha.
All
right, now Alter took 1, CJ took 1. Very few teams are left here. Start looking around the landscape.
We're repping the 937, bro.
It's a little scarce. Piqua, they're still in there, and they're up there in the Division II circuit. They look pretty good. I mean, Withrow, shout out to Withrow, Coach Kylie Jones. He had 102 years that won a playoff game in 102 years. They won 102. Coach.
Whoa.
Wow.
Doc ain't win no
they need to build a statue out there for the Mr. Jones.
Man.
But then they almost went up to Piqua and beat him. Josiah Medley, it was just too much for those guys. A touchdown late in the game. Piqua stays undefeated. They take on Edgewood. Who else is still left? I'm looking around. I think that's it.
Not many around here.
There's not very many teams that are left. Centerville's out. Alter's out. Chaminade's out this last weekend. And, to the Carroll fans back there. But, Coach, you guys have got a lot riding on your shoulders now. You and Piqua are the only local teams left. And that's what it is. How's it feel?
Like it's supposed to be. I mean, normally it's crunching. Other team that we normally used to being here is usually Trotwood, but unfortunately they're young this year, and hopefully they can bounce back next year. But as of today, we got to rep. We got to rep for the 937.
And that's what it is, man. We come right back here, Hot 5 Topics, SELive365 Springfield.